Hey everybody, Dave Burnett here. I am just going to walk you through my thought process around some AI adoption concerns and the curve that I've kind of developed here to help me think through how people are going through this. A little bit of background on me. I've been in business for 27 years now, and I was a OpenAI beta tester back in 2018, 2019. And through so what actually happened was back in 2022 when ChatGPT was released, we lost all of our clients. Basically, there are content clients. So November of 2022 is when it was released, and then all of our clients were gone by the end of January 2023. Everybody thought they could do content themselves. Everybody thought they no longer needed this. And as a result, that really forced me through this adoption curve very quickly, even though I was already fairly far advanced on this, but that gives you a little bit of background as to how I developed this. So immediately, of course, what happened is taking a look at the far left side here, I was afraid. I was in fear. All of a sudden, like this craziness came out and it's going to completely disrupt our business. And it did. And then I went online and I prompted ChatGPT a few different things. And I was like, this is, it's not that great. Like, I don't really get what all the hype is. And then I learned more and more and I got better and better at prompting. And all of a sudden, my skepticism went away as I had this light bulb moment. And it was like, this is actually super powerful. And so then all of a sudden I was like, okay, I spent the next, like, we lost all our customers by the end of January 2023. And then I spent the next kind of, most of February catching up on AI, the different things I'd missed, the different modalities that are happening, vision versus audio versus even transcription back then. And so what happened was I was like, all right, I now get it. I'm now understanding it. And then in March, ChatGPT 4 came out and I just enabled all these other abilities. So I started to adopt, after I investigated everything, I started to adopt this into my business. And then now that we are 3 years later, 2026, I'm starting and doing my best to master. I'm literally spending 5 to 10 hours a week just keeping up with AI. So hopefully I've got some different insights and things that I can share with you. But what does this mean to you? Like, why do you care? What do you actually do with this? You're going to be working with people, maybe it's yourself, who have to go through some of these phases. So if you're afraid right now, and or you're skeptical, you haven't really had that light bulb moment, you're worried about your job, you're worried about what's going to happen, you need to really kind of check it out, play around with the different tools, or you're going to be left behind. Honestly, it's moving so fast now, it's incredible. So what you do is you actually go online. What I did was I went online and I went to X, Twitter, and I deleted all the people I was following. No offense to anybody I was following. And then what I did was I just started following AI thought leaders, OpenAI, Google developers, just individuals who were kind of leading the field, different robotics companies. And as you know, you can even go and find me on X and see who I'm following and just follow the same people. So I'm just Dave Burnett underscore, I think, is on X. And as a result of that, you'll be able to see all those different people. And I just keep up to date with those people and what they're doing. And it's been an amazing journey. So that's the first thing that you should do. Number one, and I never thought I'd hear myself saying this, go to x.com and actually just sign up for if you don't have one already, and then start following people. All of the thought leaders in the technical side are there on X and they're sharing. So that's why. And then once you start investigating, so figuring out what happens with your job. So I'm in digital marketing, AOK marketing. We do SEO for AI and paid search and a couple of other things that help people make more money online. But basically, how does it apply to your business? So for me, it comes down to, okay, I can use these tools to write content, but I can do more than that now. I can actually use these tools to help me build plans. I can use these tools to help me implement the plans. I mean, we still need to keep humans in the loop, and that's the great thing. But it's really, that's what I do next, is figure out what you can use and how it works with your business. And then we get into the adoption. So you got to just use it every day. Even if you just choose one, choose Gemini, or if you have to use Copilot, use Copilot, depending on what organization you're in, or use ChatGPT, whatever it is. My preference is ChatGPT, but what happens is ChatGPT is here, and then Gemini is here, and then all those different things. So just adopt it in your day to day and use it and start brainstorming with it. And once you do that, you will really have some great opportunities to be able to see how it works. And then you will become a narrow master in your field of being able to use the tools. And then you're going to be faced with a choice. And what that choice is, okay, I am now, say, 8 times more efficient than I was. That means I can do my entire job that used to take me 8 hours in 1 hour. And this is the choice. You can either, okay, I'm just going to spend the next 7 hours with family and friends. And if that's your choice, hope you enjoy. Or you can choose to be, I'm going to do 8 times as much, or I'm going to do 8 times as many people's work as I can. And therefore, I'm going to be even more efficient, add more value, be more valuable through this transitionary time. So whatever choice you make is up to you. It's just, it is going to be a choice. So, and there's nothing wrong with time on the beach or anything like that. I'm a big supporter of that. But I'm also a big supporter that this is going to continue to change and just pick up speed, the pace. And so as a result of that, you're going to, if you want to stay on top and if you want to stay moving forward with the way this wave is moving, then you'll have to just keep on top of it and keep working hard every day. So I wish there was an easy answer. I wish there was something I could give you that was kind of an amazing silver bullet associated with this. But honestly, you got to overcome your fear and skepticism, see where you can use this, investigate how it's going to work for you, actually adopt it in your work, and then master it so you become the expert that people start to look for. So hopefully that was a little bit helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.